you see right there behind me is the second generation updated Rivian R1S. And there's also the second gen Rivian R1T. They look about the same as they used to look, but Rivian threw the kitchen sink, it seems, at this and redesigned a lot of the components underneath: motors, suspension, electrical architecture, cameras, and, well, does it work? Well, let's take it off-road. Let's take the R1S and R1T off-road and let's see how they perform and if they actually made it better.
Good to meet you. I'm Quentin. I'm the off-road vehicle dynamics engineer.
Is this a performance version of the dual motor? Or?
No, this is the base version, so it comes with the standard pack.
So this is like the most affordable one?
Yes.
We have all new motors because people may be confused. They're saying, oh, it's just a mild change. No, you change some headlamps here and there.
There's a lot of changes.
But there's a lot happening underneath, right?
Absolutely. And the way that our new motors are working, we're getting way more efficiency out of the motor, but also a lot of thermal performance out of the motor that we didn't previously get from our original motors.
And it's because they're oil cooled now, right?
So we use an oil spray system that wicks away that moisture much quicker than the oil bath in our previous generation.
Sweet. So we've tasted the previous quad motor R1T, and we noticed, so just like slow crawling type terrain, or at least climbing over ledges, it would, the motors would get a little bit hot, but I think this generation needs to address that. Can you talk a little bit about slow speed crawling?
Yeah, so slow speed crawling is something that EVs in general have a challenge with, because at low speed you're consistently powering the same phase of the motor for longer periods, which means that the inverter heats up very quickly. And the result of that is that you really need to focus on it. And in the course of developing the new next generation in-house drive unit, we increased our available stall torque, so the torque at 0 RPM, by almost 40%. And as a result, the net tractive effort relative to vehicle mass has also increased by that amount at 0 RPM. Okay,
still a lot of water. We're going through some water again. And I can turn on your new cameras, right?
Yeah.
Really high def.
Our new cameras make a massive difference off-road.
Usually when you think about off-road, you think about skid plates and stuff like that. Absolutely. And you have a big battery down there too, so...
Yeah, it's something we take very seriously, underbody protection.
Yeah.
This is our standard pack. It offers the standard underbody protection only. When you upgrade to the large pack and the max pack, you're offered enhanced underbody protection. And
is it just thicker? What's the difference?
There's a different construction in the way that the sandwich is laid up. It involves a series of composites and a series of metals. And it provides a significant amount of protection. We are in a beautiful state of Washington, and I never go off-road without onX Off-Road app. You can see my dot right here, and you can see a nearby trail, North Fork Road, which looks like a little bit kind of an easier route. It's green, and I've never been here before, and that's why I love this app. It tells me what's around, how easy or difficult this terrain may be, and I can plan my route ahead of time, and I can tell other people about it. And yeah, I love this. So check them out using the link in the description below. onX Off-Road Maps. And you can use TFL Off-Road code for a 20% discount on annual subscription to this app. Although most of the body panels remain about the same on the R1S and the R1T for this generation, there are subtle changes, and they're kind of cool ones. First of all, the front headlamp is different. You can kind of see this cutout, dynamic adventure lighting, and coming up soon, these lights will also be capable of
matrix LED lighting patterns, so they minimize glare for other drivers and really help you light up the night. Then they also moved the blinker from the main part of the lamp down below. And then they have a really cool over here color display, color light that shows you your state of charge and also can be used in emergency situation to direct traffic around you. So those are very cool and I think functional touches. The charger is still up here. They did not touch the high voltage architecture, so it's still 400 volts. And the charging speed on DC level 3 fast charging is still about the same, 200 or 220 kilowatts. Now they moved the camera that used to be here in the front fender into the mirror housing. This mirror housing now has not one, but not two, but three cameras, including forward facing and around. And now 11 cameras with 8 times megapixel capability and a dual NVIDIA chip processing unit to help it with a lot of different tasks, including driver assistance features and hands-free driving on certain mapped highways and roads. That's coming up soon, not instantly. You will be able to buy these second gens. You can order them now and actually buy them and order them right now. You don't have to wait months or years for this new update. What you see here is a dual motor max pack. So they have different motor configurations and different battery configurations. I'll also show you an R1T truck dual motor with the new standard pack battery, which is new LFP chemistry for Rivian. That's the most affordable Rivian R1 you could buy right now. This second gen R1S has a starting price of $75,900, and the R1T is $6,000 less. By the way, on the rear, there's also this light change. You can see this status light for charging and emergency situation light on down below here in the rear. But it's still a 3-row SUV that's quite luxurious, and this is one of the more basic ones. And still, sorry, all the mud, but still a very nice place to be. Hi, Lily.
Hi.
I'm Andre.
Andre, nice to meet you.
So what do you do with Rivian or for Rivian?
I'm a special projects engineer. So we've done a lot of work on tuning in and honing in our rally mode. So larger vehicle to be able to rally seems almost impossible, let alone fun. So we have come in and definitely helped with our potential of understeer, oversteer, put a lot of people and vehicles through their paces to be able to tune it in.
Okay, so there's rally mode and there's drift mode, correct?
Correct.
On the Tri-Motors at least. And then what's the difference between the two?
Rally mode makes you feel like a rally car driver. There's definitely a lot of assistance in it. And then drift mode is a lot of turning off and making sure that you just have more of the raw vehicle. So
we are in rally mode right now. I'm gonna do not super fast because I've never kind of driven this on this course before. Let's see, I mean, it allows you to step out a little bit.
Oh yeah, it definitely will kick the rear, and then the front spin just enough to be able to make sure that you can assist in steering still. Keep that traction.
Yeah, I can feel, I feel really confident.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the vehicle is sliding, but it's sliding very predictably.
Yes.
And 850 horsepower? Is that right?
It's quite the adventure.
Oh!
It's okay. I just go, yeah, I'll say, totally fine.
I think I overcooked it a little bit. It was a lot of fun. I mean, for a big 3-row vehicle, quite heavy vehicle as well. Bam, easy peasy.
Easy.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
Now, can you show me how it's properly done? Because, you know, I don't rally every day.
We won the Rebel Rally this year.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Were you driving or?
Yeah.
Sweet. Do you 1 foot or 2 foot?
I do both. So
okay.
It just depends on the tune of the vehicle.
Uh-huh.
And I have littler legs. So it's a lot of core.
stability is off,
Yep.
right?
Stability is completely off right now. That's why we're a little bit more slidey than I was anticipating.
Now this is the one, I found it. This R1T right here, the second gen truck, is the most affordable of the bunch. This is the dual motor LFP battery. $69,900 is the starting price. How do I know this is a dual motor standard battery? Well, let me quickly show you. I can quickly jump in. R1T dual standard adventure package. And some of the other information like Black Mountain dark ash wood, interior, driver assistance level, package, exterior color, battery, and so on, including my wheel and tire package. By the way, the new base tire is Goodyear Wrangler Territory AT mounted on a 20-inch wheel. Of course, all of these are built in Normal, Illinois, including the motors and the rest. I love that Rivian integrates all of their software and hardware systems together. They have new animations. So for example, I can change between different modes. I can change my ride height, regen level, stability, ride soft, firm, or moderate. So different levels. I think they improved the suspension system on this significantly over the previous one. It just has more range. The softer setting feels a little bit softer, and the firm settings is not going to beat you up too much. You still have this digital screen here. You see right there, 84% charge and 230 miles left, according to this truck, even though it's been used in a weird way, just doing off-road loops all day long for several days. So here's kind of the latest way and the latest infotainment system and settings. You can control all your lights, all of your tailgates and side gear tunnel, and of course the charger port. And then if you click here, car wash mode, pet mode, outlets, display, child door locks, roadside lighting. This is how you can tell others to go around you. For example, if something is happening and you need to direct people around, you can do it. And those lights outside sequence and help people figure out what's going on maybe in your vehicle. Cameras, like I said, are way more high resolution, including you can see the tires on both sides. You could see behind. You could see in the bed. Yeah, really high resolution. And of course, the driver assistance technologies are going to be improved continuously. Here you can see my motor temps, my battery temp, my trip meters, my compass, my elevation, tire pressures, and power distribution and steering angle. And this is really important for off-roading as well, because it lets you know what the machine is doing. And if you need to see a quick glance of what's happening around you, you can always click this and get an idea of the terrain around you. So that's pretty nice. It's changing surface too.
I know. It's just like, what are you throwing at?
It's rock and concrete.
Yeah.
So this is what you can do with your family?
Yeah. This is what you can do with your family. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 people or whatever, 6 people. Wow. Max is a really good driver. He was moving at about 50 miles an hour in this tight forest course in the R1S Tri-Motor. I'm very impressed. And now you're probably wondering, all right, what are some of the other specs? Well, Tri-Motor, max battery, and quad motor that's coming a little bit later with over 1,000 horsepower. And I didn't get to off-road that one today, but I have another video where we put it on the drag strip and we saw exactly how it performs and how quick it is. It's, well, I'll break it for you here. It's the quickest production pickup truck currently available, including the Cybertruck Cyber Beast. So that's how impressive the new Rivian R1T quad motor is. Anyways, the pricing for the Tri-Motor Max, you have to pay a lot of extra money for that. Those start at $99,900. Basically, that's nearly $100,000 for that Tri-Motor truck, and a bit more for, of course, R1S Tri-Motor that you saw. But you also get a lot of capability and even nicer interiors, and you could actually change how opaque or see-through your panoramic glass roof is. So that's also very, very impressive. And driving range is between about 270 miles on the standard LFP battery for dual motor, and it goes all the way up to about 420 miles in conserve mode with the maximum capacity batteries. So that's kind of the range of how far you can drive on a single charge. And I mean, it's not class leading as far as pickup trucks are concerned, because the Silverado EV work truck is capable of up to 450 miles for about the same money, but it's still very impressive range in my opinion. So there you have it, a first off-road drive in the R1S 2nd Gen and R1T 2nd Gen. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.